Big air comps are broken. Live streams suck. Judging doesn't make sense even to the riders, and most viewers don't understand the tricks. They just see riders going up, spinning around, and then coming down. So we're on a mission to reinvent big air competitions. In today's battle, brought to you by Surf Pirates, Shahar Tsabari and Jan Kamenek are going head to head in an intense game of BAKL, and the winner will get 500 euros. What's a game of BAKL? One rider performs a trick, and the other rider needs to do the same trick. Whoever does it bigger and better wins, and the rider who loses gets a letter. Get all 4 letters, you lose the game.
All right, Shahar's on approach for the first jump. And he has a Kite board off late back roll at the fin. Nice steezy 1-footer at the end there, and he lands it cleanly. So Jan has got to do the same now. Kite loop board off late back at the fin. And if he doesn't land it on his first try, he gets another attempt. There he goes, he's looking loaded up, looking powered. Tyler bottom play back at the fin. Oops, not sticking it, but no worries, he has got another attempt. Here goes Jan on approach. He's got the space. Not getting the height he needs and not managed to take the board off. All right, first letter. This is a momentous occasion, guys. First letter in the history of a game of BAKL is going to Jan, and winning that little round is Shahar. Jan is on approach, looking powered up. Hope he can hold that edge. Kailu board off late front. Beautiful landing despite someone being in the way. All right, that's the trick to go for. All right, we got Shahar on approach. Oh, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna give that one to Shahar again because he went a little bit higher. Alrighty guys, that is a BA for Jan, and Shahar is going next. He's about to set. All right, Shahar is on approach. Looking good, loaded up. Boom, back roll, Kailu board off, late tornado. Excellent, lots of style. Woohoo, beautiful stuff. That is gonna be one to beat. All right, Jan is on approach. Woohoo, beautiful riding from Jan. Not managing to do the 4th rotation over there. Unfortunately, he is going to get a K, and also not quite getting as much height as Shahar on that one. Beautiful. Front roll, kite loop board off with an inverted front roll. Fantastic. We know that Shahar has a bit of a weakness with this trick because he normally goes inverted on both rotations, but Jan just did a flat rotation on the first one. So that means that Shahar has also got to do a flat rotation. Front roll, kite loop. Oh, not managing. Oh, kicking the board off. And Shahar will get a second attempt at that one. Front roll. Woo, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Oh, stunning. All right, that means Shahar is going to take it on that one. And it is a clear win in our first ever game of BAKL.
And Shahar Tsabari wins the first ever game of BAKL, along with it 500 euros. But this is a test battle, and the one thing we learned in today's test is that 4 letters is too short for a good show. So we're adding a 5th letter, and the show goes on.
Shahar is on approach. Ooh. Front roll, oh, crash. That was a front roll contra loop board off late front. And he didn't manage to get his feet back in the straps, which means Jan will be setting now. Jan is on approach, and he's looking good. It's a front roll. Oh, kite loop board off at the fin. Keeping the board off long, nice and steezy, and he lands it. Beautiful stuff from Jan. Oh, not managed to get the board on. So So Shahar went higher on that one, and if he had landed it, he would be giving the letter to John, ending the game. But he didn't manage to get his feet back in the straps. The trick to do is a front roll kite loop board off late front at the fin. Can he do it? There's the front roll, kite loop board off late front at the fin. Does he get the board back on? Oh, and he doesn't. And that will be Shahar's first letter. Well done to John for sticking in the game. It's a front roll, contra loop board off late front, added rotation. Oh, beautiful landing. Fantastic. Whew. That is going to be a big one to beat. Well set by Shahar. Beautiful front roll, contra loop board off late front with an added rotation. That is some steezy riding right there. Beautiful, added rotation, steezy grab. Woo! That is a tough one to call, guys. Woo, that is a tough one to call. I'm gonna give it to John. Back roll, contra loop board off, late back, added rotation, and he lands it. Beautiful stuff, John. All right, the trick to go for is a back roll, contra loop board off late back roll with an added rotation. Question is, can Shahar do it bigger and better than John? All right, Shahar is on approach. Back roll, contra loop board off, late back roll. Oh, big. Ooh, big crash over there for Shahar. Hope the man's all right. Up, he's looking good. He's a tough cookie. And he has got one more attempt to go for it. If he had landed that, he would have won it because he went significantly higher and had a much cleaner approach on the landing, whereas John was having a bit of a wobble on the way down. So the pressure is on for Shahar. If he can win this, then he wins this first ever game of BAKL. Back roll, contra loop board off late back roll, up. Oh, not managing to get that added rotation and a crash, which means we have got a K for Shahar. Now guys, I want to take a moment to say thank you so much to Surf Pirates for sponsoring the Big Air Kite League. They do it to support the riders and to support what we're doing here at BAKL. So thank you so much, guys. You can get 10% off everything in the shop, and they have an amazing selection of gear. Just use the code BAKL10 at checkout, but the time is limited. So get onto surfpirates.de and shop now. Ow! Shahar's about to take off. Looking good. And it's a kite loop late back, double late back to the tornado, and a clean landing. Not the biggest one. Let's see if John can beat that. Let's go. Now guys, you don't win this game by doing the most extreme trick you can do. You win this game by doing the same tricks better than your opponent. Oh my God. Woohoo! Significantly bigger. So Shahar will be getting the letter. Kite loop board off late front at the fin, and he sticks it. Beautiful riding. Now that is a weird trick. I don't know if Shahar has ever gone for that. It'll be his first time going for it. I think it's going to be his first time going for it, guys, and Shahar is on approach. Here goes Shahar, kite loop board off, late front. Does he go? Does he stick it? Oh no! So that is his first attempt gone. He's got one more attempt to land that trick, and he was extremely close. So Shahar has got to land a kite loop board off late front roll at the fin, and he needs to do it bigger and better than John in order to advance, or he is gonna get BAKL'd. Oh, and Shahar didn't manage to do the trick, so unfortunately he has just been BAKL'd. And Shahar did start the game, so he had the first mover advantage, which means that John has come back miraculously from the jaws of death to take this first ever game of BAKL.
What a fantastic comeback from John. Thanks to the guys for helping us test out this new format. Both of them are getting 500 euros because they were both winners today. What do you think about this new competition format? From our perspective here at BAKL, there are two major benefits to this format. One, it's more fair to the riders because it's clear to see who the winner is. Watch these two tricks back to back and tell me which is better and why. Now I think most of you would choose trick 2 because it was higher, the rotation was more stylish, and he did a tic-tac. Now imagine you watched 24 tricks just like these in 12 minutes, and you had to write down a score for each of the tricks out of 10. At first it's easy because you can remember what the first few tricks looked like. But as the heat goes on, it becomes harder to remember exactly how good the tricks were at the start compared to the ones 12 minutes later. Now, if two riders do similar tricks, but they're 23 tricks apart or 12 minutes apart, you might not be able to give the better trick the highest score. However, if you compare them back to back, you probably can give the better trick the highest score. Now that's what makes this new competition format so awesome. You see, so many riders are getting robbed in big competitions, losing heats that they should have won. And sure, you can blame the judges because many of them are shit riders, lol, but actually we need to blame the scoring system. The traditional format makes it almost impossible even for decent judges to accurately compare tricks when they're spread out over time and mixed in with so many other tricks. And we think the heats are more fun and easier to understand for non-kiters, which we believe is crucial for the growth of big air kiting as a sport. If our audience is limited to a niche group of kite surfers and a niche within that of big air kite surfers, our audience will never have the size it needs to attract mainstream sponsors that can provide proper careers for our athletes. We're on a mission here at Big Air Kite League to grow the sport and build proper futures for these riders. Stay tuned for BAKL Big Break, where 8 up-and-coming big air kiters will battle it out for 30,000 euros. Episode 1 is coming out next week. And if you want to see 2 insane big air kiters going head-to-head, check out this heat of BAKL Battles Brazil, dropping this weekend. Subscribe so you don't miss it.